I'm going to teach you about everything you need to know about ChatGPT plugins in less than 5 minutes. So hold on, this is going to be fast and furious, like your name is Vin Diesel. So before we do that, let me tell you a little bit about what this is. My name is Jordan Wilson. I am the host of Everyday AI. We are a daily live stream, podcast, and free newsletter every single weekday, helping everyday people like you and me learn and leverage AI. So let's do that leverage part. Let's learn about Chat GPT plugins. This is going to be fast. Ready? Let's go. So, what are plugins? Plugins are essentially adding different functionality into Chat GPT. A couple things that we have to talk about first. Number one, this is not available on the free plan. You have to have the $20 a month ChatGPT Plus subscription. Do it. Stop. Hit pause right now and go do that. It's the best $20 you'll ever spend because of plugins. Okay. So let's take it from the top. When you start a new chat, I'm in a plus plan, a paid plan. It's always going to default to GPT 3.5. You don't want that. Click GPT 4. Here's the other thing. It's always going to go here by default. You don't want that. You need to choose your mode. You can do browse with Bing, not that good, or plugins, way better. So you might be asking, okay, I want the internet. So without plugins, the knowledge cutoff is September 2021. So if you're on the free plan and if you're asking about anything that's happened in the past 2 years, which is like everything, ChatGPT doesn't know. In my opinion, 3.5, the free version, not that great. It's not very useful. Even this default version cuts off at 2023. So you have to have browse with Bing or plugins, but have certain plugins that have access to the internet. Okay. So let's talk about plugins now. There's a lot. When this was first released, there was like 70 plugins. As of June 30th, 2023, I believe there's 600 plugins. Here's how they work. You have to enable them one by one. So as an example, I have something here called Mixer chat box video. So I'm going to just grab a random YouTube link. All right. And I'm going to find a long video. Let's just say marketing 2023 trends. So here we go. I'm sharing my screen. All right. We're going to grab a link. I'm going to, sure, let's do this, Gary V, 27-minute video. That's a long one. So I'm going to go into here. Because I have this plugin enabled that says chat with video, this allows you to chat with a video. So I'm going to say summarize this video. Okay. It's going to do it for me. So sorry, I just went in there, I pasted the link and I said, summarize this video. So you'll see there, it says using Mixer chat video. So there it is. I don't need to spend 27 minutes. It's all right there. I do this a lot, using different ChatGPT plugins that can watch videos, read PDFs, access the web. Think that's so much time of what we do. If you are an office professional and you sit in front of a computer, so much of your time is reading websites, maybe PDFs or white papers or whatever it is, and maybe watching training videos and tutorials. So ChatGPT plugins can do that all for you. So here's a couple other things about plugins. So I started that chat. You can't go back. Something so important. So if I wanted a different plugin, let's say if I wanted to use Zapier inside of ChatGPT, which is very powerful, I can't. I would have to go back and start a new chat. We do a free course called PPP, Prime Prompt Polish, where we teach the best practices to use plugins. But it's important to know you can only use 3 plugins at a time. And if you change your mind, if you want to add new functionality to ChatGPT in the same chat, you can't. So use them wisely. We teach what's called plugin packs. So it's ahead of time knowing what to do. So that's how you enable plugins. If I want to do different ones, let's say if I want to chat with G Sheet, that's amazing. You can talk with your spreadsheet, a calculator, all these different things. You click it on, click it off. All right. Pretty simple. Again, you can only have 3 at a time. If you want to add 4, you can't. There's so many, literally hundreds of use cases. You can plan a whole trip in here with Expedia. Wolfram is great for advanced knowledge and computation. Literally about anything you can do on the internet, you can do inside of ChatGPT with plugins. So here's how you add them. You go to the plugin store. Sometimes it's a little slow, but it'll load eventually. So you can search for plugins. You can click on the ones you have installed. We have dozens. You can click all here. These are the newest ones. So I always try to go in there and check out new ones as they come out, or you can sort by popular. Zapier apparently is the most popular because it's amazing. So it's as easy as that. You do a one-click install. What's important is sometimes things might require an outside account. So let's see if Speak does. I thought I installed it previously. Maybe it was on a different account. So there, I installed it. So if I want to use Speak now, which is a great, literally, it's a text to speech inside ChatGPT. So I enabled it right there. So it's good. So I can start using it right away. So that's a fast overview, but it's essentially everything that you need to know. So you can only use 3 plugins at a time. You have to install them all individually. Once you start a chat with the 3 plugins installed, you can't go back and change it. So be very smart. So let's say if you want to do a lot of research or something like that, I always recommend in plugins having Web Pilot is a favorite, or a plugin that can access the internet. PDFs are great. A YouTube summarizer, like the example that I gave, and then depending on what your niche or your vertical or your industry is, there's so many plugins that are specific. So I kind of showed there was toward the bottom here. There's Zillow, Trulia. So maybe you're a realtor. If you're in analytics or admin, you can chat with G Sheet. There's career tools, that search job boards. There's so many different plugins, and you'll want to go in and see what plugins are available for your niche or your industry. So that is a very quick, but I'd say a somewhat good overview. So as a reminder, please go to youreverydayai.com, sign up for our free daily newsletter. We do this AI in 5 every day podcast and live stream as well. So I hope to see you again in the AI in 5-ish.